Disclaimer: all the character incidents are fictional. Everything is imaginary in this episode don't compare with their own life is based on imagination, not on reality, guys. You've frozen. Your heartbeat stopped for a second. Minha stepped closer, gripping the edge of the table. You are pregnant or not you? You didn't say a word. You didn't have to. She already knew. I went to your doctor. Don't ask how. I have my ways. He thought I was your sister, dumb man. But now I knew. So answer me. Are you pregnant? If you already knew, then why you are asking? She let out a dry laugh, stepping forward until she was inching away from your face. Inch away from your face. Because I wanted to hear from you before I destroy everything. Suddenly she grabbed your arm tightly, her nails digging into your skin. You will give me your contact. Those papers, I know they are here. And if you don't, I'll maybe just to your mother's head. Your body trembled. She was not bluffing. You could feel her madness. You are insane. How could you? You are Jungkook's friend. Shut up. I'm his friend, not yours. You were just a contract. A stupid, temporary plan his father forced. You think he'll care about your baby? You think he care about you? She is Minha, your husband's most trusted best friend. You already know that Minha was obsessed with Jungkook. She was not his ex, but everyone around could see the way she tried to get close to him. She called herself his best friend, but deep down, you knew she always wanted more. Jungkook's marriage to you was not planned. It was forced by his father, and Minha knew it too well. The contract you both signed at the beginning was supposed to give her hope. She always thought once that contract would be ended and Jungkook would finally be hers. Suddenly you heard Jungkook's voice. You quickly turned back and you found it was 3 days ago thoughts of yours. You quickly blinked the tears off from your eyes and looked around. And then you heard his footsteps approaching. Ryan, you turned around, trying to act normal, but he noticed the way your hands were shaking, your eyes were red. He stepped closer, scanning the room. What are you doing in my study? Just looking for something? Jungkook tilted his head slightly, his tone calm but sharp. You are hiding something. You didn't say a word. If something is bothering you, you stayed quiet. His eyes narrowed. He walked closer to the desk until he stood right in the front of you. You are scared. Why? Your eyes went to the drawer again, to the contract. But you didn't tell him. Now, not when your mother's life was at risk. You had no choice but to lie. Fine, Jungkook, just tired. But he didn't believe you. He could read you like a book. He stepped closer, brushing your hairs back gently. His gaze was full of confusion and concern. Did someone came here? But you came here to find the marriage contract papers. You stepped back. No, I told you I'm just tired. His jaw clenched. He knew something was off. And even though you tried to hide it, I'm going to sleep. It's already midnight. You turned and rushed out. Next morning, the soft sunlight slipped through the bedroom's curtain, but something was off. The bed felt too big, too cold. On the one side, Jungkook slowly opened his eyes, expecting you to feel your beside him, but you were not there. Where did she go? He touched the pillow next to him. It was cold, not just cold but untouched. His brows frowned immediately. You always ended up in his arms before the sun rose, even on the day you fought, even when you cried. But today, nothing. You didn't sleep here, Hall. Fine. He got up and quickly walked to the living room. He spotted to the maid who to ask, and she instantly lowered her head and told him, Sir, Madam left an hour ago. Left? Yes. She asked me to inform you. She didn't take the driver. She left on her own. Where? Her mother's house, sir. He just stood there, not even blinking. His fingers tightened around the file. You never left without telling him, especially not like this, not in the morning. No eye contact, no goodbye kiss, just gone. Did she look upset? She didn't say much, sir, but her eyes were red like she cried all night. And no one thought to tell me that before. Without waiting for another word, he walked past her. Jungkook's office was quiet, but inside him it was chaos. He hadn't touched his files. His phone screen lit up every second from the random messages and work calls, but not the one he was waiting for. Not you. His friend, Aiden, walked in holding 2 cups of coffee, raising an eyebrow. Don't tell me you're skipping coffee today, too. Did something happen? She went to her mom's house. Oh, your wife? She left without even telling me, Aaron. Wait, what? She didn't even sleep beside me. Last night, when I asked the maid, she said she looked like she cried all night. Damn. You think something happened? That's what I am trying to figure out. She said she's fine, but I could hear it. Her voice was shaking when she said that. Jungkook stood up from the chair and walked to the window, looking out, arms crossed over his chest. His jaw kept clenching like she always tells me, even when she's angry, even when she doesn't want to look at me. She at least texts, but now maybe she needs space. She doesn't take space like this. I know her. Did you two fight? No, that's the thing. Everything looked fine until suddenly it didn't. Bro, should give a check on her. I already sent 2 men to make sure she's safe. But if she doesn't come home back tonight, I won't wait till morning. Just talk to her. You guys love each other's, but the silence is only make your thoughts worse. That's what I'm scared of, Eden. What if I already did something wrong and I didn't know? It was almost 1 a.m. Jungkook sat on the couch, his hands were in his hairs, jaw tightened, and the lamp cast was glowing a soft glow light. But nothing could soften the storm inside him. He hadn't came home at all day. He was not stupid. He knew something was wrong, even since you started avoiding his gaze. Ever since you started trembling when he touched your hand. He was already standing. Where were you? He stopped at the door. His voice, his eyes, they were not calm. He was not acting like your cold contract husband. He was acting like someone who had every right to be angry. I told the maid I went to my mom's house. Yeah, I know. Now tell me the truth. Your heart skipped a beat. You lied. What do you want me to say? The truth. You stayed silent, trying to walk past by him, but his voice hit again, harsh this time. Where were you today? Why did you go to the gynecologist 3 days ago? Your entire body paused. You turned slowly. You check on me? Are you pregnant? Why do you care? Answer me. Are you pregnant? You stepped back suddenly, breathing lessly. It's all started with a contract, a decision that protect each other from chaos. You both had reason. He didn't believe in love, and you didn't want to fall for someone who never wanted to stay. So you both made a deal to stay in this marriage for a year, then walk away. No love, no expectation, but the love didn't ask for permission. It started silently. And the night you both made love, it was not a part of contract. It was the moment your heart betrayed the rules. You were not supposed to feel it. He was not supposed to make you feel safe. And now you were hiding everything. Because you thought the contract was ending. I don't know yet. You are lying. Why would I lie? Because you always run away instead of trusting me. He reached out, gently caught your wrist. His touch firm, but not forcefully. I have a right to know, because that night was not a mistake to me. You shut your door and locked it. Your back against the cold wood, tears falling, and then your phone buzzed. A message. And you knew who it was. You have one more day to find the contract, or I'll make sure you lose everything. You gripped the phone tightly, your worry and blurring. What the hell do you want from me? Suddenly the door knocked. Ryan, open the door, please. I know something is wrong. Just tell me what it is. There was no reply, only silence, and then a chalk soup from your inside. If something is bothering you, you don't keep all inside. Just tell me. I'll listen. I swear I will. He rested his forehead against the door, closing his eyes for a second. He didn't know what changed you so suddenly, why you were acting distant, why you disappeared all day, and why your voice was shaking in the morning. You left without saying a word, and why you are hiding a pregnancy from him. He could feel something spilling, and it scared him. Sleeping. Please, Ryan, don't shut me out like this. You sat on the floor, behind the door, hugging your knees, tears falling endlessly. You were tired, tired of holding everything in, tired of being strong. Your heart screamed to let it all out. And then, in a single yell, your voice cracked through it quiet. Go and ask your so called best friend, the one you trusted more than me. What? The door swung open with a sudden pull. Your face was red and wet from crying, and your eyes were still filled with fire. You stepped and grabbed in the front of his shirt. If anything happens to my mother, if anything happens to this child inside me, because of her, I swear, Jungkook, I will never forgive you. Jungkook's entire world froze. He looked up at him and finally letting the truth spill. Yes, I'm pregnant. And I was going to tell you, I swear. And then she, Minha, she found out it first and she me to hide my pregnancy from you or else she will hurt my baby and my mother. Yesterday I was in your study room. I was trying to find our contract because he asked for them. His jaw clenched. You still trusted her? She's your best friend, right? Then go to ask her. Ask her. Maybe she'll tell you why she blackmails me. He pulled your hand away from his shirt, slowly his fingers shaking. He was trying to process everything: the pregnancy, the threat, the betrayal, and the fact that he had no idea all of this was happening under his nose. Without saying a word, he turned back with his clenched jaw and rushed out. You sat on the edge of the bed, your lips trembled, your eyes was filling again with tears. He walked out. Call Minha right now in my office. But it's midnight. I said call her. Jungkook stood behind the massive glass desk, his jaw locked, his hands were clenched tight on his side. Minha, her so-called friend, best friend, stood few steps away. You went behind my back to my wife while she was carrying on my child. She got shocked. I was just trying to protect you. She was not honest. You didn't know what she is hiding. His face slammed down on the desk, making her flinch hard. Don't you dare to justify. You used her mother's condition against her, too. And you forced her to hide her pregnancy. And you thought I wouldn't found it? You both said it was a contract marriage. I thought, yes, it was, because we thought we wouldn't survive each other's, but it's none of your business. Let me clear, Minha. You are done. You are out of my company, my life, and everything. If anything happens to my wife or my child because of your pathetic jealousy, he leaned closer to her face. I won't need a lawyer to destroy you. And one more thing, stay away from her mother. Tomorrow early in this morning, I'm going to her house, and if she won't be there perfectly, you also know what I can do with you. You got 30 minutes. I don't want to see your face again. You were laying on the bed. Lights were off, curled under the blanket. Your hands were resting over your belly, and the door cracked open slowly. You didn't turn. Your eyes blinked, and heart raced. The sound of his footstep, and then you felt his weight dipped behind you. I'm back. You didn't say anything. He pressed his forehead on the back of your head, breathing in your scent like he had been starving it. For it. You were going to raise this baby alone. Were you really ready to do that without me? You bit your lips and shook your head. He turned you to him to make you look at him. She will never interfere in our life again, I promise. Your eyes got teary. You hugged him and wrapped your arms around his chest. He smirked and spoke. Wanna know something funny? You looked at him and nodded. He wiped your tears and spoke. I burned that contract papers months ago. What? Yeah. It was on fire in my office trash bin. You were sleeping that day, holding my arm, and I looked at you and thought, that's true. I want her. You blinked at him and then laugh burst on your lips, full of disbelief. You idiot, you actually burned it? Completely. Ash, you wanna see the security footage? You hit his chest lightly and both of you laughed.